Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're revising for the IGCSE ESL exam or looking for top tips to write a report, you're in the right place. Today, we're looking at the important steps to help you write a brilliant report that will score you those top marks. Before we start, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our helpful content. Now, let's get started. The first step in writing a report is to understand its purpose. The main purpose of a report is to give information and make suggestions to the reader. Next up, analyze the task. Read the question or prompt carefully and any specific guidelines. You should identify your audience, likely someone in charge or a teacher, and understand that a report should be written in a formal register. It should be well organized with subheadings. You must have an introduction, information about your findings or observations, and give some suggestions. This will be your roadmap to success. Let's look at an example of an IGCSE ESL report question. Here, the audience is the headmaster, so the report's tone should be impersonal and relatively formal. The report aims to give feedback and suggestions to the headmaster about how the after-school activities have been running and how it could be improved next term. You can use some of the ideas from the comments in your report, but you should expand on them or include other ideas of your own. The number of words required is 120 to 160. Pay attention to the word limit, as it will help you to plan your time in the examination more efficiently. So, once you have read through the task and before you start writing, you should plan how many paragraphs you need and what ideas you want to include in each paragraph. Create an outline for your title, introduction, findings, and suggestions. A well-thought-out plan ensures a logical flow in your report. Let's look at a plan for a report. Use bullet points to help organize the ideas you want to include in each paragraph. An engaging title isn't a top priority. Therefore, you can take words from the prompt and make the title clear so it immediately conveys the report's purpose. Begin your report with a concise introduction that outlines the purpose and scope of the report. In the next paragraph, tell the headmaster about the positive changes, and in the following paragraphs, mention some areas for improvement. In the last paragraph, offer a couple of suggestions with a brief conclusion highlighting the benefits it would bring to the school. Are you ready to write an informative report? First, add your title. Remember, an engaging title isn't necessary as you're writing it to the headmaster. Just make sure it is clear and relevant to the question. The first sentence introduces the topic of the report and the purpose of writing it. The second sentence states the scope and focus of the report. The introduction should be short and to the point, explaining why you are writing this report. Now let's talk about the next paragraphs. These provide a mixture of facts and opinions from students about the positive changes and areas for improvement. Notice the use of subheadings, as these show the reader what information can be found in each paragraph. This report uses a range of linking words and phrases, appropriate for the report's style and register, and a range of topic-related vocabulary. There are also examples of the passive voice and reported speech, which show a more formal style typical for a report. A good tip is to begin with the positives rather than the negatives when writing a report because it sets a constructive tone and makes criticism more impactful. The final paragraph is where you include a summary and your recommendations, solutions, or suggestions. This report has suggestions which fulfill the task you have been asked to write. Remember to still maintain a formal style with appropriate transitional words and phrases, and use could and would to suggest a possible way to do something. Finally, we include a possible outcome if these suggestions are implemented. Okay, let's recap on how to write a successful report for your exam. You're writing a report for someone who is in charge, so use a formal register and be informative. Add passive voice and reported speech to make your report sound more formal. You should make sure the task is fulfilled with the correct structure for a report with facts and opinions, and don't forget your suggestions at the end. You should use a wide range of vocabulary related to the topic and a range of simple and complex sentences that are grammatically correct. Finally, don't forget to use linking words and phrases so you can effectively organize and sequence your report. And there you have it, the essential steps to writing a successful report. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you succeed in your exams. Until next time, happy writing!